Hi, this is Commando number 2282, Ace versus Ace. So it's quite a short blurb on the back. The two pilots were equally matched, both veterans of many vicious battles, both respected as the best in their squadrons. But in a duel to the death, someone has to be the loser. And I suppose it's sort of a slightly misleading blurb. Although it looks like an aviation story, this is, I don't know what sort of percentage, maybe 60% on the ground, and it's a little bit of an escape, sort of great escape type story. So in the inlay we have moved from sports onto guns, 9mm Walther P38. I don't know how I feel about showing these. I mean, I suppose from a science standpoint, it's got these measurements and correct information, but on the back we have a submachine guns of World War II, Beretta M38A. So we have two pilots, one British, one German, and one is a Messerschmitt pilot, BF 109, and the other is a Hawker Hurricane pilot, I think. And it's got quite good action in the comic. A good artist. I think I've covered this artist before, although these earlier ones don't give the artist credit, so I'm not exactly sure who it is, although I have a sort of suspicion, but the name at the moment currently evades me. So I said the opening is mostly dueling, and is mostly set in the skies over North Africa. Not exactly sure where, it might be Libya, I'm not entirely sure. And so these two pilots are dueling it out. The British pilot has the sort of edge over the German, but the thingy manages to escape. It's always a near sort of thing with them. And we also have this Arab character on the ground who's sort of a double agent sort of person, who turns out to be a traitor to the British pilot later on. And so after another duel, the two pilots are on the ground in the desert, and they are captured by the native Africans, and there's the betrayal. And so the British pilot is captured, and so it becomes an escape and imprisonment story. And he's held prisoner at the air base, so there's that chance, that pretty much certainty of him escaping in a German plane. So as I say, most of this comic is set on the ground, but it's still very interesting. He escapes by real good fortune. The drivers driving him to another prison, they swerve after being attacked by a hurricane, and they manage to escape. Tiny bit of suspension of disbelief there. The night scenes are done very well, but that's probably quite easy in a black and white comic. As I said before, very good artwork. And so they have a ruse of wearing the German uniforms, and they go back to the airbase. And they steal a Stuka. And so this leads to the final duel in the sky, the ace versus ace of the title. You sort of fly through canyons or sort of mountain range, and the Arab character also fortuitous unfortuitously is there and gets buried under a rock fall, which again is quite a stretch of suspension of disbelief. And so he escapes. And that was Ace versus Ace, a part aviation story. 7 out of 10 for that one. Next up we have Commando number 2286, the master bomb aimer. The cover's seen better days. Thanks for watching. Bye.